Coach, what happened on the boards in Korea?
They did a better job than we did. We have to do a better job with that, there's no doubt about that.
Was it primarily effort? I know you normally say rebounding is effort.
I mean, rebounding is not about technique. It's about having a desire to go and do it, and they did a better job of that. I mean, we across the board, our front court, our medium people, our little people, all have to do a significantly better job.
Were the new rules applied as you thought they would be, and does it offer any more adjustment or different approach to defense on your guys' part?
Defense and offense, to tell you the truth. You know, it is an adjustment period. There's no doubt about that. You know, I think that the officials still have to figure out what they're trying to accomplish, as well as the players and the coaching staff have to try to figure out the best way to change how you have been doing things offensively and defensively to adjust.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell the kids we have to adjust. I mean, this is what they're calling. There's no need to say, last year I could do this and it wasn't a foul. This year I do this, it is a foul. So we have to adjust. You know, I just hope that the officials maintain consistent off the ball as well as on the ball, and meaning that it's supposed to apply to cutters as well as, so when our guys cut, which we do a lot relative to a lot of teams, if you do this, that's supposed to be a foul also. So whereas before people could stand up the cutters, bump the cutters, and chuck the cutters, now that's supposed to be a foul, just like you can't stand up the dribbler. So from an offensive perspective, adjusting, tweaking, adapting how we attack things, as well as from a defense perspective, adjustment has to be made all around. There's no doubt about that.
Do you think the game needed these changes?
Not really, to tell you the truth. I mean, I think, you know, people, they want to get scoring up, which is fine. So you penalize guys for touching on defense. You know, I don't think that if you look at college basketball the last couple of years, I don't think that the games have been less exciting. You want to say scoring is down, that may be true, but I mean, some people get excitement off of getting defensive stops as much as getting scoring. So I don't think the game, you know, to impose these rules to make the game more exciting, I don't think the games are going to be more exciting. We have more scoring, yes, but as you mean, someone played a game. Gosh, I forget who it is. But it was a 3.5-hour game because there were 77 fouls called. I don't think that's more exciting. Now, was there a lot more scoring? Yes, but I don't think that's more exciting. So, but it is what it is. I mean, like I said, we can sit and debate the merits of the changes all we want. They're here. We have to adjust.
If the games do turn into trips to the foul line back and forth, I think your game has like 76 foul shots.
They shot 46, we shot 30.
Yeah.
So wait for longer, get more commercials.
No doubt. But would that make you devote more time to free throw shooting, or is that just kind of not time well spent in terms of the time you have with your kids?
No, I mean, I don't know the answer to that. I mean, obviously, if you're going to the foul line more, you got to work on it more. You know, we have to work on our foul shooting just in general. So that's. I mean, if you get 10, you need to make the 10 you get. And if you get 30, you need to make the majority of the 30 you get. But I think it's more so just an adjustment offensively, defensively, with how we go about our business.
Was the pace of the game where you wanted it at early on, especially? Do you feel that Oregon dictated the tempo of the game?
No, I don't think that. I don't think the pace was not where we wanted it. I think we made early in the game. I think, to tell you the truth, I think we were nervous. We just took in the first game jitters. I think we took some bad shots, which didn't go in. I think our transition defense was not good throughout the game. But I don't think it was a matter of pace being where we wanted it or not.
I was asking about the defense, and you sort of already answered a little bit, but you guys rarely gave up 70 or more points last year. You did obviously this game. Is that a case of just they had so many free throws, or were there things on your end that they were able to take
both?
advantage?
I mean, the team went to the foul line 46 times, and so I mean, I do think that what the goal that the powers that be wanted to have is going to happen. Scoring is going to go up. If you look at this first 2-3 days, however long the season's been, you will see that the number of foul shots in each and every game is significantly higher than it has been. So yes, scoring is going to go up. Like I said a few minutes ago, I think that's going to make the games prettier games. I don't think that at all. But we'll see. What was your question? I'm sorry.
Basically, just in terms of your defense, where you.
Oh,
where you
so that being
said-
said, no, I was not. You know, I think that our biggest, I guess, letdowns, it was our defense. I mean, normally, our defense is going to be there. We're going to make it hard for the opposition to score. And there were too many times where they got easy baskets in transition in the half court, and that's just not who Georgetown is.
Going into the game, did you plan on playing Joshua as much as you did?
I didn't have a script saying we're looking to get X amount of minutes. And I won't have a script for the next game saying whether that relates to Josh, Markel, Jabril, Domingo, everybody else. It's just what felt right. You know, I think he was able to get some rest and get back out there. And so he played what he should have played, I think. I don't know, there was not a script in terms of minutes.
Was going 1-15 a function of bad shots or just
Both.
missed shots?
Both. I mean, we took some shots that we should not have taken. And then we had some open shots that didn't go in. And so it was, you're talking about the threes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was both. I don't think, we'll see as the year goes on. I don't think that percentage is indicative of who we are. You know, but if it is, we do have someone we can throw it down to.
In terms of Josh, now you've had a couple days to film or think about it some more. How do you assess him overall, and particularly the rebounding and defensively?
How would you assess him rebounding defensively? So you got a 6'10", whatever pounds, plays 20, how many minutes? 27 minutes and doesn't get a defensive rebound. How would you assess that? Probably the same way I would.
Wright State, what challenges do they pose?
They are a very good team. You know, when putting the schedule together, you know, I looked at them as one of the opponents. That's an NCAA tournament team. You know, they are one of the favorites, if not the favorite, to win that league. And so, you know, they're a game. When I said a couple of weeks ago, this is the hardest schedule we've ever had, I was not thinking about the Kansases, the Michigan States, the Oregons of the world. That the layman, I'll use that phrase, they know who they are. You know, I'm thinking about the Wright States, the Elons, and other people like that on our schedule that the casual fan may not know, but they're going to end up more than likely as an NCAA tournament team. They're going to end up as a team, you know, that's a likely first-round opponent. And so just to get that experience, that's something that we wanted. So, I mean, they're a very good team. They're a veteran team. They have everyone back from last year. They have an inside presence. They have perimeter presence. I think I should know this, but I mean, they're all seniors. They're all juniors and seniors. And so it's going to be a very, very difficult game. That's by design.
The bad shots among the threes, was that generally, in your view, a product of rushing and not working the ball? Or were they just...
I just think we could get better shots. And so some of those, you know, just because you're open, you don't have to shoot. And so when I say bad shot, I don't necessarily mean we're taking tough, tight, contested shots. Some of them were open shots,
Gotcha.
but we could have gotten a better shot. And so that's all.
This is the third time in the past couple of years where you played a game in unique circumstances, going to China a few years ago, and you had what happened there. Last year against Florida on the aircraft carrier, got called off at halftime. And this year you play in a small gym. Florida seemed slippery, at least on TV it did. The players were slipping all over the place. Does that prevent you in the future from scheduling games like these? The fact that you haven't had much success in them?
Well, the China trip wasn't a game. That was a summer foreign tour. And overall, I would consider that foreign tour a huge success. So I wouldn't consider it not a success. The game last year was called at halftime, so I don't know why I wouldn't consider that a failure either, or not a success. And so we lost this game.
It just seems you haven't had the best of luck when you tried to play in these circumstances.
I think you're wording the question wrong, but I'm answering the question I think you're asking.
Okay.
The last year's game and this year's game were unique, and we do them each and every year if we can, just for the privilege to play before the servicemen and women. And so, and you had to be there just to see and feel the energy and just how excited they were, and what a, I guess for lack of a better way to put it, a release that just having this event there was for them. I mean, you got these are, you know, kind of hit our guys in the face where everybody there was their age. You know, it's you look at it, I mean, at least personally, you have this image of a soldier, a sailor, people that are in the military, and you know, you don't think of the 17, 18, 19-year-old, but just to get there and to have, we stayed right on the base that for 3 days or however long, 3, 4 days, just to have that interaction. And then, and we're talking about, these are people in Korea, right at the DMZ, the demilitarized zone, and just the tension that's there, knowing that any second, that this is going to be the first call. This is the front line of defense right here. And then, so I think we provided a big relief and release and for them. And so we would do that regardless of the slippery floors, regardless of one basket was 10 feet 3 inches, the other basket was 10 feet 1 and crooked. You know, but Oregon had planned on the same basket. We would do that every year, just for the privilege and the experience that goes above and beyond what happened on the court. That was a long answer.
Anything else?
Anything else?
Nada.
How's your jet lag?
It's, no, I'm not. Hope the kids have. How about you, Max?
I haven't.
Yeah. But it'll be fine by tomorrow at, what time's tip off?
7 o'clock.
Well, at 7, it'll be perfect.
When did you guys get back?
We left Sunday morning from Seoul at 10:15, and we landed Sunday morning at Dulles at 9:30.
Were you talking about Max? You weren't talking to Max.
I wasn't.
Sunday, we got back Sunday.